Hey there, this video is going to show you how to turn a regular piece of writing into an MLA formatted piece of writing. So MLA is Modern Language Association, and it's one of the official publication formats that people submit work for just journals, professional journals, and other ways to publish your work. So another organization is like American Psychological Association, so APA. These are ones that you'll use in college and some will use in your workplace and beyond. So I'm teaching you MLA, Modern Languages Association, because that is the one that you'll use for your English classes. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go into this document and I'm going to highlight all of it. This is how you do it. You put your cursor at the beginning of it, and then you press Shift and put your cursor at the end of it. That's the easiest way. Instead of scrolling all the way down and holding your mouse down, you put the cursor at the beginning, Shift, hold the Shift key, and then put the cursor at the end. Now we're going to right click and copy. You also know that Control C will copy. All right, so now we have our essay copied. We're going to go into Clever. We're going to click on Microsoft Word, and we're going to open a new document. So new blank document. All right. Then what we're going to do, once this sets up, once you can see it correctly, we're going to paste the document that we just copied from our notebook. You can either right click and select paste, or you can Control V to paste it. And everything will show up just looking the same way it just did in your notebook. All right, if you have a lag like I do, something is still spinning. All right, so this is the part that was just in our notebook. Now, you can do that trick where you put the cursor here and then Shift again, but now you can do word shortcuts because we're in Word. So one word shortcut is Control and the letter A for all. That automatically highlights all of it. We're going to fix the font and the spacing first, so it's MLA formatted. So Times New Roman is always the font, Times New Roman. Already it looks a lot more official, right? And then 12-point font is what you select. All right, now we're going to fix the spacing because there shouldn't be an extra space between each of these for MLA. They should all have the same spaces. So the first thing you're going to do is click here to find line spacing. Okay, you're going to select a couple of things. The first thing you're going to select is 2 to make it double spaced. All right, you can also do Control 2 to double space. And the second one you're going to do in line spacing is remove space after paragraph. Remove space after paragraph. All right, so we just fixed that. Now it still looks weird because the paragraphs aren't indented. So you go to the beginning of each paragraph and you press Tab, the Tab key. You do not do the space bar to indent. Tab, find the beginnings of all of yours. Let's see. And you just press the tab. All right. There we go. So now all of my paragraphs are tabbed. Now you have to add your heading. The heading is like your name, date, period type thing, but you're not going to put what period number it is. This is how you do it. You put your roster name first. Please capitalize and spell your name correctly. And then you put your professor's name. And then you put your class, which is either sophomore English 10 or sophomore honors English. And then you put the date. For MLA formatting, you don't have commas for the date. You reverse the date, month, and number. So it's the 18th of November. So I put 18 November 2020. So there's no comma needed. And then the title is centered. So we're going to click here, text alignment. We're going to center align it, center it. The shortcut for centering is Control E to center. All right, now we make sure that it's capitalized in the right places. So journey should be capitalized, but it's not. So we're going to fix that. All right, we're almost done. It almost looks perfect. Now we need a header. A header is that part at the top of the page that is not in the space where your regular writing goes. So it keeps track of your page numbers, and that's what we're going to insert. Insert, not header and footer, page numbers. And you're going to select the right-hand side page number. All right, and it says we'll add page numbers here. So don't worry about, don't touch anything there. Just type your last name and put a space. Don't forget that space. You're going to lose 5 points if you type your last name and you forget that space. All right, now you're going to Control A again, highlight the whole thing, all of it, even their code, and change it to Times New Roman 12. If you don't change it to Times New Roman 12, you're going to lose 5 points for not changing it. So make sure you do that. Okay, so that's 10 points for the header right there. All right, anything you mess up here is going to be minus 5 points. If this isn't centered and capitalized correctly, minus 5 points. If this isn't tabbed, minus 5. If there's an extra space, minus 5. So make sure that it looks exactly the same. Nothing should be in bold. Nothing should have like italics or be in a different font. It looks uniform and professional. All right, so there you go. MLA formatting.